Oh, YouTube, what's going on? Hello, White Deer, Texas. You know, pride is before the fall. We're seeing the fall of our nation. Considered the White House has already fallen into the hands of the evil and the elite. I don't know if you've seen the pictures of the White House recently. It had the front pillars, big white pillars. They ain't white anymore. Got the pride stuff on it. Telling you, our law enforcement ain't doing their job. Good if they were. This pride event would be shut down because you got people doing lewd and lascivious acts in front of children, indecent exposure, and probably a whole list of other crimes in front of these children that are at these events. Our law enforcement is the political soldiers of these world elites. If they were true law enforcement, they'd be going after the ones committing the real crimes, the pedophiles, the whatever. See, unfortunately, we have this group of civilians that call themselves the pedophile hunters. They hunt them. They do what the job of law enforcement should be doing. But, hey, let's go. But yeah, no, it's I was disgusted when I seen the White House today. That goes to show for me that this political, perverted, pedophile cult agenda has taken over Washington, D.C. Well, Washington, D.C. is a corporation anyways, so, there's a whole thing you can research on that. 10 square miles is what Washington, D.C. and our federal government rules over. They don't rule over us. The power of the state is the power of the state. See, when they say Trump is a threat to democracy, yeah, it is. Because their idea of democracy is communism and socialism and whatever. How are they going to get you into these camps, these FEMA camps? They're going to destroy everything you own. Your homes, your cars. Why is it that these places that they're ruling over, the democratic puppets of the world elites, the billionaire puppets, anytime you see a democratic city, it's destroyed. It looks like a third world country. It looks like total anarchy and chaos and everything else. If you sit back and you actually look at these and you do research on these, you start to notice that they ain't going to rest until they destroy the whole world. I mean, completely demolish the whole world. Burn the world to the ground. That's the satanic way. The satanic pedophile way. And because Jesus spoke so highly of the children, the devil is going after our children. See, the devil knows that Jesus protects the little children. Hey! Come on. Sorry, yelling at Jack again. But anyways, you see that the devil is highly going after our children right now. So, we've got to stand guard. We got to be the sheepdog, the guard dog. Watching out. Keeping alert. We got to protect our children. How do you do that? How do you protect them? Well, first step is start holding law enforcement accountable to their job. Constitutional rights, our freedom, but also enforcing those laws. Start telling them, hey, what are you doing if you're not enforcing these laws? These laws that these pedophiles and these sick perverts are getting away with. Why are we paying you if you're not going to enforce laws? These people doing donuts in the middle of the streets, having car rallies, shooting each other, doing everything. Oh, just because they're black, we're going to leave them alone. I'm sorry. No. This ain't a one-sided agenda, man. Doesn't matter if you're white, black, or purple. Nobody has privileges over the other. I'm telling you what, all these illegal immigrants need to ship them back home. They don't have privilege. Some of them feel like they're entitled. They're entitled to be here. They have privileges over us Americans. No, they don't. See, we got all this stuff happening in America. There's so much I could talk about, many specific things, but yet you sit back and you think, well, what the hell? The hell's good law enforcement? You know, CIA has been doing a lot to destroy our country. CIA has been working against our country since they began. 1943, I think it was. CIA was formed. Central Intelligence Agency. They ain't very intelligent. Because people are starting to wake up that they are the cause of a lot of this stuff going around. They are controlled by the billionaires. I'm telling you, if you haven't been paying attention, CIA, MS-13, Al-Qaeda, and all these other terrorist groups around the world, they've been training them. They've been funding them. Hell, they bring drugs and guns and dump it in the ghettos. You know, they've been caught bringing drugs. They've been caught taking guns and dumping them in Mexico. Fast and Furious, you know, that was FBI and CIA and everybody all kind of, here it is. Hillary Clinton been destroying documents for so long. Yeah, and she'd been evading arrest for so long. You know, that Oklahoma City bombing was so convenient for her because she was supposed to be indicted back then. It's just so disgusting. You wake up and you see the White House, our symbol of freedom. I don't even consider the Statue of Liberty that symbol of freedom anymore, because I know that I've done research on it and actually started looking at it and paying attention to it. It's a symbol of Lucifer. It's not a symbol of freedom. It's a symbol of slavery. Look, it's got chains on the ankles. It's got the 7 points. It's got all kinds of stuff. It's got all this Latin sayings that mean really nothing. You know, it's supposed to say, hey, send us your humble and broken and whatever, blah, blah, blah. We don't want your people that are going to be committing crimes. We want those people that are going to make this country great. But you keep sending us to criminals and everybody else, and we don't want them. But Hillary Clinton and all that, go back to, sorry about Hillary Clinton and all these people in Washington, D.C. have been getting away with getting bribes handed to them through these people, you know, these lobbyist people. Your little towns like this are disappearing. They're being destroyed from within because you're so proud and so prideful, not even paying attention. No, if it doesn't affect me, I ain't going to pay attention to it. It does affect you. It affects you on your gas prices, your food prices, your home prices. You're being taxed out of your house. You're paying property taxes where you shouldn't. You own it. I'm telling you, there's all kinds of stuff going on. And if you ain't paying attention, they're going to come to take everything you own. And if you don't believe it, just wait and watch. I'm telling you, this stuff's going to happen. Why are the tax rates so freaking ridiculous anymore? Because they want to take everything you own. They want you living in nothing. But y'all stay safe, get educated on what's going on. Have a God blessed day and be safe.